silent in a place where you've called us to have a voice or to have something to say. You know, God is not sitting there waiting for you to be less bold and less fierce with the word that he's given you, with the work that he's given you, with the creative inclinations that he's given you. And so what are you going to do, right? What am I going to do? What are you going to do? I am walking back into my comeback season. I'm inviting you to do the same, whether you do that, you know, through the course that I'm going to launch, so I'm going to call it a course, comeback season, which I might launch on Monday. We'll see. Stay tuned. Or whether you're doing that in your way between you and the Lord. Either way, I'm inviting you to do the squirmy, uncomfortable thing. It feels hard for me now to once again be semi-hard, to once again be the person to just turn on the thing and say the thing, or film something and again not worry about, is it polished, is it proper, is it whatever, right? I built a business to tens of millions of dollars online just by showing up with whatever I felt like showing up with at the time. And I really learned and I taught, don't be the editor or the critic of your own message, just let the message be the message and let it out. And the fact that I did that consistently with my writing and my speaking for absolute years is what resulted in that business growing and flowing to where it made over $30 million. And I pretty much never throughout that time conformed to the rules of online marketing. In fact, I was doing it before the rules of online marketing were even invented. So I saw it for what it was, that they were invented. It's not the law. It's not the law that you have to conform to whatever everyone is doing right now. I'm not saying don't learn and grow and flow into, you know, different ways of doing things on your social media or wherever. Absolutely, right? Don't be superior and high and mighty that you think there's nothing for you to learn. Of course, there's things to learn, but don't let the idea that it's not proper or polished yet stop you from just showing up today. I'm finding that harder than I have in ages because I've been out of the habit of it, right? So it's much easier. My default is to not do it at the moment, but I have been, by the grace of God, just switch flicking back, especially this past week, into just being here anyway. And I feel like that switch has really been flicked now, and it's it's go time, baby. I'm here. I said it several times before that, but I was I am, and then I'm maybe I don't want to be. And now it's just happened. The switch has occurred. You know, when we keep praying for something, we keep seeking the Lord with our whole heart on something, we keep expecting that his right way will occur through us, it's just going to overtake us at some certain point. And there might be physical triggers that contribute to that. For me, it was spending time with several different long-term clients and friends when I was in the US, and actually having it reflected back to me by those long-term clients and friends who I always was. And it was very activating for me, and I'm very grateful for that. What an incredible blessing and gift, you know, that people that you coached for years and now the catalyst for you to come back into being who you always were. And I want to also say plenty of you have done that for me online, through DMs, through conversations, and I'm so grateful for that and for the support and encouragement that's been here the whole time. But I feel like God really gave me the gift of having that in my face in a physical way by staying with a few different long-term clients over the past few weeks, people who I helped at a very high level and who themselves fly a very high flag of, you know, what they do. And it was I couldn't avoid the reality in front of me that I am who I am. I was just reflected to